Hi everyone, it's Miss Dawn. I just wanted to pop on because it's been a while. It's been a long while. Um, I finished up my finals and I am in the home stretch of my last class and I will have my degree. I'm so excited. Um, it was a little rough start though, but I've gotten I've gotten there, almost to the point where actually, I'm going to start my project, my graduation project, here soon. Probably, well, I kind of started it already, but I'm going to work on it, start working on it more tomorrow. But I wanted to pop on and let y'all know a little update about my journey, my GLP-1 journey. I have reached the 100 mark. We can't use that one word. So 100 potatoes. um, and I am officially in a size 12. So that means I have lost 7 sizes because I started probably more than that because I was in a tight 26. But now I'm in a very, very loose size 12, almost to my goal size actually, because I just want to get into a size 10. I just want out of the plus size clothes. I'll be happy. I started, well, what I thought I started out, I guess, wasn't what I started out because I found another one of my apps that I log everything in, and I guess I hadn't used it in a while, but I started out like at 287 pounds, and I am down to 185 and a half. I might be less than that. Tomorrow's my weigh in, and tomorrow will be my 48th injection. So I am almost at my 1 year mark. But what's pretty cool, I'm looking here. I have cheeks. I have definition, and it's kind of exciting. I did have to go. I had to buy new clothes because I had reached the size that I had. As I kept all my what I called skinny clothes, and I kept everything, I guess, down to a size 13, 14, and they don't fit anymore. So I had to buy new clothes, and I shop cheap, so I did go on Sheen and I bought some summer clothes. This is one of the tops I bought, and it was just kind of exciting to be able to buy smaller clothes at and when I got them, I held them up, and I kept looking at them, and I even had to try them on because they just looked too small. I still have a little bit of body dysmorphia, which I'm working on, um, but it's such a different world for me. I mean, I've been skinny before in my life, but it's much different now because I've been struggling for so long, and because of the debilitating pain that I was in after I injured my back, it it put me in a different headspace. So I never thought I was going to ever get thin again, and I have gotten so much more being on the GLP-1. I'm pain free. My back no longer hurts. I would love to get an MRI just to see what it looks like in contrast to what it was the last time I had an MRI, which I think was almost 2 years ago. And I still had those bulging discs and the displacement of my discs, as they they weren't on top of each other. They were kind of like, I don't know, they were shaped weird. So it would be really cool to see what it looks like now. I don't know if my doctor will order one since I'm not hurting, I'm not in pain anymore, but it would still be interesting to see what what it looks like. I don't want to pay for it either. It's kind of pricey. I haven't been sick, so I haven't met my deductible, and in the past, with all the doctor visits and everything, I had met my deductible before I had to do my MRI, so I never had anything out of pocket, and I don't know what it would be. I guess I don't really want to find out either. I mean, that's an expense we don't need, but it's pretty cool to be thinner. I don't get the looks that I used to get. People aren't gawking at me like, oh, look at that whale, because looking back, I was pretty big, and it sometimes embarrasses me. I don't know if I'm sure some of you can relate. I look at pictures and I just think, gosh, how did I let myself go? And I mean, knowing what I was doing, I knew every time I put candy in my mouth, because I was a junkaholic. I mean, I could live literally. People always say, no, that's not true. But oh, it's so true. I had a tote bag in the living room that I would keep underneath my little side table. And when the pandemic hit and I discovered that you can get stuff delivered to your house and nobody will know what you're buying. Yeah, that was bad. That I would buy, I don't know if any of y'all have ever had them, but Walmart has these like home baked type cookies, but they're like cookie sandwiches, and there is a carrot cake one, and it turns my stomach now to even think about it, but I would buy like 5 or 6 of those in a week, and I would hide them from my husband, and I would eat them all. And like this time of the year, my nemesis was all the flavored jelly beans. I would I would buy them, when we went grocery shopping, and I would buy what I had, and then throughout the week, if I finished a bag, I would replenish it plus some. So like if I wanted I would use Instacart and have them go to Target and buy one of each of everything that they had, because it was always on sale. So if you bought 3, you got 5 or 3 for whatever, $5 or whatever it was, and I would buy like $20 to $30 worth of stuff, and I would hide it and I would eat it. And I would eat that instead of a meal. Like I wouldn't eat what I cooked for dinner. Or if I did, it wasn't very much, because I constantly wanted that candy. It was like my kryptonite. Like I needed it, and I felt I needed it to survive. But that's over with. I went shopping today with my sister-in-law, and we went through the candy aisle, and I just kept looking at it and thinking, this whole cart would be full of this stuff if, a year ago. It's just crazy to think about how much power that stuff had over me, and how now I don't even think about it. I mean, I even look at it and think, oh, So that's my little update for right now. I hope y'all are doing great. I hope you are doing great on your journeys, and that you are hitting your milestones and you are celebrating every win, every little non-scale victory, scale victories, everything. You need to celebrate every milestone that you hit. And remember, don't put so much pressure on yourself if that scale doesn't move. My scale didn't move for almost a month, but I lost a dress size. I don't know where it went, where it came from. I didn't move on the scale, but I lost a dress size. So just because the scale isn't moving doesn't mean it's not working for you on the inside. Mysterious things happen. So take your measurements and keep pushing forward. I will see y'all later. Bye.